Oh, yeah. Welcome to session 3 of Exalted, the first game in our mini arc series. What happened last time?
Last time, we were still hanging out with the village of hunters that we had encountered and warning them that there might be some trouble in the area, asking what they knew about the ruins. And they told us a few things there. And then we got attacked by a dinosaur. Just a giant Allosaurus or something, local equivalent, showed up and started biting people, and we leaped into action and stabbed the crap out of it. And then, as we were looking at it and wondering what was going on, people started shooting arrows at us. And so we killed most of them and captured a couple of them, and we're in the process of starting to interrogate them and figure out who they were and why they were here and what the army's plans were. And it seemed like the army was planning on meeting someone quite important and powerful, who we were growing increasingly suspicious was an abyssal Exalted in the ruins in the not-too-distant future. And so we were thinking, we had better, if we want anything that's in there, we had better go now. And I think that's about where we left off. Is there anything I'm missing there?
No, I think that's about it.
After
Alright.
someone heals me, right? Wait, who's a healer? Is it? Don't tell me it's the person that's not here.
Yes,
It was
the person that
Tom.
is
We
not
have no
here.
more healing.
See, this is your fault. You were like, we can do this next time, and now he's not here.
No, we made the healing roll last time.
Oh, did he? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because I think we're still discussing what the power does. That's why I was like, did I heal myself? Let me see.
He made the roll. We were still discussing what the power did, but we did also make the roll.
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, no. I did heal myself. Oh, okay. I'm good. Yep. I still have 2 wounds. Or, yeah. So,
Which boxes are checked off?
the -0 and the -1, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So those still have lethal wounds. And the others are fine.
So the -1 box will take 2 days of rest or 4 days of normal activity to heal. So marching for the 4 days to get there will heal that last box of -1. And then the 0 box will take 6 hours of rest or 12 hours of activity. I need to... screenshot this entry, I think, and... make a handout for it. Until such a time as I can type out the info in the handout. Also, we can... no, never mind. So you guys were going to go, you are mildly wounded. Was anybody else wounded? I don't think so.
I got bludgeoned.
Oh, did you? Okay.
So you'll be fine pretty quick.
It's it's like an hour, 6 hour down. It's like,
Oh yeah, because you convert all lethal damage to bashing damage, right?
yeah. I did a little search. There's some really stupid combos that I can do, and I don't think I'll be doing any of them because it sounds, you know, it takes away from the fun.
There's no such thing as a stupid combo. What are you talking about? You sound far away.
Oh, sorry. You can become semi-invincible using that rock.
This is funny. Okay, so lethal damage, right? For Exalted, the -0 box takes, well, for everybody, 1 day of rest or 2 days of normal activity for mortals, or 6 hours of rest or 12 hours of activity for Exalted. Bashing damage heals 1 level per 12 hours of rest for mortals, or 1 level per 3 hours of rest for Exalted, but doesn't heal during active time?
That's weird.
That last box doesn't heal during active time? Is
No,
that what
any
you're just saying?
bashing damage.
It seems like they just forgot to include the explanation of, like how long it takes.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any errata just on healing time that I can see. What is this? The Exalted Healing Affliction. Okay, that must be from a different book. Yeah, so just I will say, I think, since a lethal will heal in 12 hours of activity for Exalted, I'll just double it. 3 hours of rest or 6 hours of activity for each bashing damage.
Fair enough. All right. So seems reasonable that we'll be mostly recovered by the time we march there. Is that about right? Or like Scaly, you might still have like 1 lethal.
Yeah, I think by the time roughly you get there, if things go as planned, Nissa will have her -0 box still marked.
Yeah, because it'll be like 4 days or something, right?
Yes. So I need somebody to roll me a navigate. Hold on.
Survival.
I keep survival, and we will go with intelligence.
Intelligence. Okay, sure. I think 5 dice. I'm probably got the best on that.
Yeah.
That's 0.
I mean, your intelligence is like 5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 4 on intelligence, so
Eh.
I can like help you look at the map or something. I don't know.
So yeah, I have 4. I think we're actually pretty. I mean, decent overall. But you have 5. You're still the best.
All right, 2 successes.
You don't get lost, and with 2 successes, you are also able to pick up some food and find some water. Basically water-bearing plants along the trip while you're on there. You can hear as the days go on and you start to catch up distance-wise to the army that is ahead of you and off to the side, but you can start to hear their activity in the distance, them moving through the jungle, knocking down trees at times. So they are moving slow, but they are moving, what is the word? With a purpose, I guess. Nothing is getting in their way, or nothing is stopping them, rather.
Relentlessly.
Yeah, relentlessly. They are not going around obstacles to save time, they are just removing the obstacles.
Okay. So they're not trying to get a few people to the ruins as quickly as possible. They're getting their entire army to the ruins in as quickly as possible.
Right. So yeah,
Okay.
it slows down their overall group, but they're moving as a unit.
Probably two questions. They're like retroactive or something.
Go ahead.
We have like 2 questions. They're retroactive.
Yes.
Just, checking that out there so that we don't forget.
Oh, yeah. That is a good reminder. I had completely forgotten about that.
What questions? What?
We interrogated a guy, and we got some successes, and we asked some questions, but we...
oh, yeah, that's right.
He let us, ask some questions retroactively.
See, things we forgot. Did we have any other questions? I don't remember.
I mean, not yet. We're waiting, until we know what we want to ask.
Yeah, we had a week to think about that, and apparently we didn't.
Well, okay. I have a potential idea, or at least just strategy. I feel like the odds of us getting to this temple and figuring it out before the army shows up is not very high. I mean, being able to do all that in a day. So I think it might be smart to at least try to plan for the possibility that we will have to deal with the army and the temple at the same time. Which lends me to think that we might want to try to figure out how we can try to infiltrate or overlook or spy on the army just to get, more details, and then maybe use that information to try to ask some questions.
That actually might be a good... I don't know if Did we want to take a disguise off those soldiers? Does anyone think they could reasonably bluff their way as with a disguise, or would that be
Feels like somebody with charisma, so not me.
Okay. Could I reasonably bluff my way into being one of them? I potentially could. Yeah. I could probably do that. Although it would greatly limit my certain combinations of abilities I would have, since it's mostly performance, and I don't think that's going to come into play. But I do have other things I could handle in there. But
okay, getting you separated this might just be too high a risk, and doesn't want to do it. I guess actually, does the army have any signals for need backup over here, or this area is clear, or something like that? That would be a very good thing to ask. If there's smoke signals or trumpet blasts or something along those lines that they would signal, we need send backup over this way. That we could use that for diversions.
And maybe along that line, do they have any secret passwords or something that they use to say it's all good? So we're in the temple, and we're in that really tense scene where we're trying to imposter somebody, and then we have to give them a password. Just that little.
So you want those to be your 2 remaining questions? One being if there's any sounds or alerts or signals, and then the other being passwords and counter calls.
Yeah. I think those would probably be good ones to ask.
As for the signals, yes, they do have some signals, but every of their signals are things to be on the lookout for. Hurry the pace, change of direction, things like that. Nothing that they can use to affect the commander's forces. Right? So if they have signals, they would have signals like we are issuing troubles and we will be delayed, things like that, or wounded, we will be delayed, things that will alert changes to their status, I guess, but most of them are things that they are on the lookout for. So if you did the, hey, we have wounded, expect a delay, they don't expect anybody to then come to them to help with the wounded. Just deal with it or leave them behind type of thing. As for passwords and calls and counter calls, they do have a general by unit, and their particular one is the specifics don't matter. They give you their call and their counter call.
Okay, but that's only for their unit?
For their unit, yes.
Okay.
So if they meet others on the road, their password is X.
Okay, cool. We probably don't look great for that, but I don't know. Maybe it'll be dark and we'll run into someone. And we should probably go ahead and send out whatever signal for hey, we've got wounded, we won't be back very soon.
Yeah, there were 4 members of that scouting party, so you could get 4 uniforms.
They
wouldn't fit perfectly, but you could make do.
Sure. No. Oh, why not? These aren't armor. These aren't armor or anything that wouldn't interfere with Nissa's abilities, right? Or I guess could just use the outer layer of cloth, right?
It's mostly cloth, yeah.
All right. Yeah. I think we should definitely, if we've got any modicum of disguise, we should definitely be using that.
Yep.
That's fine. Yeah, because that way, even if we're noticed, we would just look like them, right?
I think the odds as we continue to explore that we get noticed goes up fast. So this makes us not have to deal with potential awkward conversations, or at least maybe less of them.
Yeah, how bad?
If we get spotted at a distance, we give our units counter call, and then we just move away, and hopefully that solves the problem or avoids the problem.
Hey, I do have a tailor in my repertoire of people, so my followers, so they can also make them fit better. See, there we go.
They're staying back at the settlement.
Yeah,
though.
but we're changing we're changing there. It's not that's when we get the uniforms, right? We're talking about in the past, right? So we got the uniforms already. So if they needed to be adjusted, they would be adjusted there. Does that make sense?
Do you want to delay a day?
A day? It would take it a day? I guess it might. Yeah, I suppose. How badly? Well, let me put it this way: do they fit roughly enough that it won't be too much of a problem, or is this going to be? Yeah. What I'm worried about is it's not going to cause movement issues and things like that.
They won't cause movement issues. They will pass rough inspection at a distance. Getting up close with somebody may cause issues. But then again, your appearance may cause issues getting up close to people.
Right. Yeah, if they're that close, that we're probably already in a situation where it's okay.
But they might help us get that close.
They definitely could help us get closer to a group that does it, thinking that a smaller group. But, yeah. I wouldn't want to be approaching the army like this, obviously.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But a smaller group.
We are going to be staying as far away from We're trying to beat the army there and never have to worry about the army.
Right. But if we run into another scout group, then at the very least we could.
Yeah. My hope is if we run into a scout group, we can avoid raising the alarm. That's all.
Okay.
I'm hoping for here.
That's fair. No. Okay, that's fine then.
Is you got to remember names here. Is Kano ahead of the group, or are you traveling as a group?
I think I should probably be taking a bit of a lead since I've got the stealth and the survival and the awareness.
Okay.
Unless anyone has any objections to that.
Give me a Dex plus Stealth. This will be on the 4th day when you are getting close enough to the ruins that you can actually hear the sounds of industry and activity up ahead. You are approaching from a rise, I guess? Right? You had climbed a cliff, and this elevation seems to stay until the ruins ahead of you are inset to the ground. So you are, coming up from not quite mountain, but you are elevated compared to the rest of the ruins.
All right. I will, hearing the noise up ahead, I will try to stay behind the rise and just peek over my head and take a look at what we're dealing with here. 2 successes on stuff.
2 successes. You not only do you have a clear vantage point that seems to be hidden from below, it is also well enough hidden that you could then get to the rest of the group up here, taking some time after you scout out. Ahead of you, in this subset into the ground, is a vast ruins. A lot of the buildings are ancient architecture. Many of the buildings are partially collapsed. They might be missing sections of the wall or missing sections of a roof, but they are large stone, very durable, what is still standing. And there are, you would estimate at a rough count, several hundred people around, maybe into thousands. One point, not all of them seem to be soldiers. At least half seem to be camp followers and or civilians or captives, but the captives that you can definitely make out that are captives seem to be separated and not in very good condition. You do see mixed in with the group several seems to be cadavers that are upright and moving, not very fast, not very agile. They seem to be doing manual labor, carrying around. And then you see off to the left. So you are coming from the north, so this would be towards the eastern edge of the camp, is a section that seems to be roped off. For some reason, there is nobody actually in the roped off area, but it seems to be well lit. They seem to have several lanterns and light sources around, along with polished metallic, seems to be directing the reflection of the light into a structure of some sort for some reason. Is there anything else you think you would like to know?
Okay, let's see. So we've got a whole bunch of people in various different states, so probably infiltration is reasonably possible. We don't necessarily need to be disguising ourselves as soldiers there, but do need to be making ourselves inconspicuous. So probably our weapons would be pretty conspicuous if we're going in, or at least mine would.
Using weapons.
We got a roped off, isolated area that you said was like very well lit.
Yes, there are several light sources that you can, obviously, in the morning, the sun is up. Now, I'll say you got here right around midday. So even at midday, in the light of the sun, you can tell that there are light sources, and there seems to be directing the beams of the light into a structure.
Okay. Is it being actively guarded?
No.
Okay, so it's just roped off, but no one's actively protecting it. And well, I guess yeah, we're all up at the rise, so we can talk to each other about what we want to do next. What do you guys think? I'm wondering if that might be our target there. If they've isolated off any relics or information. It shouldn't be a command post. You need people coming and going for a command post, right?
If we're trying to find information, we could just try to, interrogate a low-level soldier. They won't know specifics, but they might be able to give us a good vibe of what's there.
Do we
It's the
like
guy's
how many
favorite
soldiers
weapon.
are around? Like I know the place isn't guarded, but how many soldiers are around the area?
Define around the area.
I guess visible to us from where we would be looking at this location.
Hundreds.
Okay, so it's still it's just basically this area isn't technically being guarded specifically, but there are tons of people walking around basically.
Yes.
Okay,
In the ruins
okay.
themselves, yes, there are a lot of meandering soldiers. Some of them seem to be going to different camps. Some of them are resting. There are guard posts in some places on the outer perimeter of the ruins, but it looks like also you can tell probably that some of these soldiers are from groups that have recently arrived, so they are getting settled, checking in, perhaps things like that. But it looks like a lot of them are in recovery mode from a long march.
Makes sense. I mean, there's a bunch of camp followers there. We could probably just, do some relatively minimal disguising and just go in and ask people, like, hey, do you know why that place is roped off? And, just collect some gossip. That might work.
Yes, but remember, the closer they get to us, the more likely they are to notice that our uniforms don't
Ditch the
fit
soldier
properly.
disguise entirely. Camp followers, civilians. Just blend in with them and talk to them.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood. So because there's a bunch of civilians here too.
Yeah. I mean, I think we have, just, if there are a bunch of civilians here, we do much better blending in with them than blending in with soldiers. So, what do you think? I mean, I'm suggesting this course of action, but it would be you doing it. I don't have a charisma score.
Yeah. No. I think going in as a civilian probably is going to be better. Probably need like regular clothes. I think I look too nice.
I could probably go in and just like steal something out of a laundry hamper or something.
Yeah, that'll be useful.
And I have craft. I can probably just make clothes if we really need.
Yeah, you probably need some raw material or something. Actually, you might be able to just like turn the soldiers' outfits like inside out and make them look like something
Probably.
else.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
But let's see. So I do have a pretty good stealth technique, which is the easily overlooked presence method, which basically just means as long as they don't have a +2 circumstance bonus to notice me, as long as I'm not distinctly out of place, then I don't even have to roll stealth. People just won't look at me. So probably as long as I'm not armed, I could probably walk around that camp anywhere and people wouldn't notice me. And I probably could not get into the roped off area because there's just no one there. No one to blend in with. So it probably wouldn't work there. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go ahead and activate that, just like go in, do a little bit of like looking and listening around, grab some clothes for us to blend in, for like simply I guess you, Nissa, to blend in civilians. Like I already just look like a guy. I think I should be all right there. And then go from there.
I guess I could just be chilling outside.
Yeah, I mean, like or I guess, yeah. Again, if you just want to come in and like try talking to people, listen to people, then you can do that.
The question is, do you want me to have 1 charisma, 1 manipulations?
I mean, you could probably just like, as long as you look busy, you probably won't necessarily have to talk to anyone. Yeah, I mean, your call. Do you want to try to sneak in or no?
No, I'm gonna stay outside.
All right, cool. So in that case, I am going to go ahead and just easily overlook presence method, slip inside, and try to just see what people are talking about, listen to what people are being ordered to do, and try to steal some clothes that look like they would fit Nissa and be relatively inconspicuous. Let her go around and talk to people.
I think I might have something here if this works. Okay. All right. Quick rough generation here, but
Okay.
my prompts were not entirely accurate, but that building there is the one where they have the polished surfaces and mirrors surrounding it, beaming light into the structure.
All right, and we're coming in from what, the south?
Here.
North. Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to just slip inside the perimeter, just walk around unnoticed. I'm probably going to be like wrapping up my sword in cloth, so it just looks, or probably get like some sticks or something like that, and like wrapping it up as if it's like a bundle of timber or something like that, and strapping that across my back to try and cover that up. And then I'll just be walking around in there.
Give me. This would probably be.
Would this be like a craft disguise type thing? Could I make a?
No, you don't really need the help crafting the disguise. It's more blending in. So a performance plus.
I'm going to be using the easily overlooked presence method.
Ah, okay.
So I just awareness investigation checks to notice me automatically fail unless they have a +2 circumstance bonus from me looking severely out of place. Yep. As long as I'm assuming the way I'm looking at it is probably as long as I'm not armed and as long as I'm not going into a restricted area, they probably won't look too out of place around here.
All right. And I was looking something up, so I missed your general plan. Are you going towards the lighted structure?
I am going to be going into just the camp in general. I'm going to be looking for a disguise to steal for Nissa, just some like unobtrusive clothing that I can that might fit her roughly. And I'm just going to be listening to like what people are talking about, what kind of orders are being given, what people seem to be concerned about, and if anyone mentions the structure, then I'm definitely going to be listening in on that.
Give me for getting a disguise without being caught. Give me a larceny plus dexterity.
All right, I'll go ahead and spend 1 willpower on this just to get an automatic success. And that makes 4 total.
Okay. You managed to find a uniform that looks like it had recently been cleaned along basically a section where laundry was being done, and you found one that happened to not be being looked after right at that moment, and got that no problem. As far as general eavesdropping and listening in, you get several different conversations. Some of them have no clue. Some of them talk about the march over here. They're trying to figure out if what they're going to find is worth the effort of coming here. Some of them had some trouble, lost half their forces on the trip over here. You also hear that the commander, the Grave Lord, I think was what I called him last time, as the Grave Marshal, yes. Recently finished his foray into the map room and has gathered his forces to seize the prize. So generally, everybody up here is in a state of waiting until new orders are coming down the pipeline.
Okay. Any indication of like map room? Any indication that might be the lighted structure, or is that just all vague?
It's generally vague.
Okay. Might be able to get more out of questioning them, but I'm not going to do that. So I'll go ahead and make my way back to the others. Let you guys know what I've heard. I'm a bit concerned. They might be a bit further ahead than we had hoped. They definitely are with how many people are here, and give Nissa a civilian disguise that I got.
Cool. I have a disguise. All right. So are you suggesting they found this item already?
I don't think they found the item. I'm guessing that's the prize they're talking about. But they know where it is. They found the map room. So probably we don't have a lot of time, and we don't have enough information to figure out where this Grave Marshal is and get ahead of him somehow.
And this place is full of people. It's a big risk going in there without enough information, especially if we know they're that close. Unless we can find out where the map room is, we'll have to find somebody somewhat important to talk to, somebody who might know something, a commander of some sort.
It's full of people, but that also means it's full of people who don't know each other and don't know everything that's going on. You might be able to make some headway just out of
through the camp. That won't be a problem. But once we get inside, I'm sure that there are certain people that peasantry isn't allowed inside of the building, except maybe in certain circumstances. I guess we'll take a look to see who's going in and out and kind of judge from there. Maybe they are bringing down supplies or water or something. Maybe we can get involved with that.
Yes. They might know where the Grave Marshal is. There's probably more than enough gossip about him.
True. Okay. We'll poke around and we can see what we hear, see what kind of people are going in and out. And because it could only be soldiers, and these guys are just the peasantry is just dealing with the camp. But we'll see, because that's going to make it more difficult to sneak in, obviously, unless we go back to our soldier outfits. So, all right, yeah, we'll go kind of mingle among the camp. I should be able to talk to some people and kind of get the idea of who are the like people in charge kind of thing. I think is what I want, as well as like where is this like big bad guy who's in charge, that guy. And we'll kind of keep an eye out on like, do they go inside and do anything inside or anything like that, or is they or only the soldiers allowed inside, things like that. Those are the things I'm looking for as I kind of like hobnob across the camp.
Do you have any charms for this?
It's going to work here. Mm, just let me check something. No, that's not going to work. I don't think
What social charms do you have?
they're mostly for like group talking to like groups of people in the sense of like reshaping their beliefs and things like that, because that's what I was basing my character options on. So I don't think I have anything that just lets me chat with people. Like I'm not sure how this would actually work in these kind of because I can influence them and change their views and things like that. But it not just to get information. I don't really have anything for that. But I do have excellence, overwhelming presence, so I can always boost my presence to do so. But yeah, but I don't have a specific charm beyond that.
So we are going to engage in a social combat. You find somebody that you believe might have some information here.
Okay.
So I need a join battle. Don't know if it's the same join battle. Oh yeah, it is. Wits plus awareness. Same join battle as every other thing.
Yeah, there's the join debate or join war on my character sheet.
Join debate.
So, join debate. Okay, got it. I'm assuming my snake form does not apply in this particular case. It's not war, so that's fine. A whole one.
You act on 0. Let me.
I don't know. Let's see.
Draw a token out here just so I have something to mark on.
Your action stuff is pretty typically for combat, so I don't know what would like the speeds of certain things would be in this particular case. Assuming except powers obviously have some sort of speeds to them, but
So actions. You can guard, waiting for the right time to make a statement, try to elicit a response. You can be inactive. You can monologue or study the person. Miscellaneous action would be, and these are long ticks, so these ticks are like, I believe, minutes. So a speed 5 is 5 minutes of talk and stuff like that.
Yeah. No, some of my powers are long ticks, so I read about it, so I understand the long ticks. So that's fine.
So probably one of the first things you might want to do then is read the motivation of your target.
Sure. What? How would I do that?
Perception plus socialize. Actually,
what?
Or investigation, but socialize is probably the better one.
I'm perfect with socialize. That's fine. Okay, I can deal with that. All right, so 6 dice with this one.
Your difficulty is half of his manipulation plus socialize rounded up. Which you don't know at the moment.
Which I only got a 1, apparently.
Okay.
On 6 dice. How sad is this?
So you found somebody, you are engaging in some conversation, and reading his motivation would have helped to find some like intimacies that you could then lean on, perhaps, to get better info type of stuff.
I'm guessing I did not figure this out.
No, you did not figure this out.
Okay.
During this time, he is going to... oh, wait, hold on. Reading motivation is a 5. So your next tick is 5.
Okay.
He's going to attempt to do the same thing on 1. So he will go again on 6.
Like trying to figure out why I'm asking these questions, sort of.
Yes.
Thing. Okay, I see. And what was the thing based on?
Manipulation plus socialize, half rounded up.
Oh, okay. I have 4 and 3, so it's 7. So half rounded up, so it'd be 4.
Okay. I don't think he's going to be able to do that, but let's see.
Close. Wow.
No, he gets
got
3s.
close.
So he does not get your... So this is the most dominant emotion and how it is key in this particular scene. Right?
Yep.
So he does not get your information. You do not get his information. You are making small talk, though.
Mm-hmm.
And for this is not part of a tick. Give me a... socialize plus wits. No, perception.
Okay, 6 again.
So same roll, but this is something different.
Wow, good job on that one. 5.
Okay. You get the sense that this particular person does not know any specific details about the commander of this unit.
Okay.
They arrived late. They were in recovery, so the commander and his elite guard pretty much were not communicating to this person's unit at all. So any information about where the commander is, he would not know at the moment.
Would he know the progress that they have made on finding their goal, this treasure or something?
Yeah, you generally get that because you already know the information. They've discovered the location and they are on their way to seek it.
Oh, okay. So that's just more information that we already have. So I don't know what else we would need from this guy then.
I mean, where are they building up for this next operation? Like where supplies?
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Like where, or like where this map room is, or does he know any of that kind? Has he been inside? I guess is the question, and know this place out.
He has not seen it. He does not know. He presumes that it is would be an area that has been protected, though. He's basically going on rumors.
Right. So, but he's not been inside to see anything.
No.
Useless. Okay. All right. I don't think I need anything else from him. So he doesn't really have the information we want, except information we already have. I don't know. Was there anything I'm missing?
I mean, they said that they were building up, like they were getting ready, gathering forces to go retrieve it, right?
Right. I guess the question is the expectation that they're going to have a large force move in at some point to retrieve this object, or is that more like protection or something?
Say the sense from the communication you get is that the force in the ruins is waiting until the commander has found the item, and then new orders are going to happen. So them finding it is imminent.
Right, but what those orders are is unknown at this point. Okay, right. I see.
And it's just the commander looking for it.
Okay. Yeah,
the commander and his elite guard.
Okay, yeah, I'll think the guy, chatter away with somebody else for a moment, though, so it doesn't look too suspicious, and then go mosey off. I think we've lost this item. I don't think we have a chance to get in there and fight all these guys off and get this item. I just don't. I don't think we can. This is a much bigger force than we were hoping, and they are well organized. They're already very close to getting whatever it is they're finding. We may not know what it is, but I do not believe we're going to be able to get it. We should at least
get a look inside that roped off area. See what's in there.
Okay, can you sneak in there? I'll try to distract people if necessary, but if someone starts to notice you, but can you sneak in?
I think I could probably sneak in. Might be useful if I had if you could manage some kind of distraction somewhere else. That might make things even easier. But I think I can get in.
Sure, maybe. Is there entertainment here, or no? Are there?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Now I'm in my world here. I don't care if it's in my regular clothes or in regular peasantry clothes. It's fine. It won't be as fancy, but it's fine.
You can get people's attention.
I can get people's attention easily. So, yeah, I will try to. Let's see. You're going to be entering somewhere over in that area. I don't know. Is there? Yeah, I guess some place where to make sure I draw attention away from wherever he's entering. I don't know. So someplace. I'd have to figure. I'm not quite sure with this map where that would be, but somewhere over here or something, so that it would be enough to draw some attention, all eyes on me sort of thing, and he can just sneak in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And this I do have a power for, because I can use this one. Yeah, I can use the respect commanding attitude, so people basically just pay attention to me and only me. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Martial. Oh, do I now have the bonus die for performance? I thought I did. Ugh, okay. Oh well, that's fine. Yeah, alright. So yeah, basically the role is others listen when I speak or perform or whatever, right? The charm involves a performance or oration. The Solar's player rolls an appropriate social attribute plus performance when invoking respect, commanding attitude. This charm exerts unnatural mental influence on everyone who can see or hear the character. If the extra successes exceed a given target's MDV, the target suffers a compulsion to stay in the Exalt's company and respectfully observe the performance. Resisting this compulsion for 5 minutes costs 1 willpower, up to a maximum of 3 willpower per scene. And one such resistance allows the target to leave, heckle, or even forcibly silence the character. So they can burn a willpower to get me to stop if they want, but I'm just dancing, so maybe they won't.
What was the name of this one again?
Respect, commanding attitude under performance. It cost me 5 motes.
Okay. This is in long ticks. Okay.
Yeah. So it will. That's why it's like 5 minutes. It's definitely one of those things that takes a while. So it's like a build up because obviously I'm starting the dance and then you build up into the point where suddenly everyone's paying attention to me. Boom! I hit them with the power, and then all eyes are on me. That's the idea. So. Sound good?
Yep. Go ahead and make your roll.
I will combine this actually. I'll group it with the graceful crane stance to just so I can have a little bit more leeway on my movements and stuff like that. But I won't try to do anything too amazing. But just give me a little bit of an edge on my on me being able to maneuver around and dance. So, and yes, it is. It says appropriate social attribute plus performance. So you get to pick whatever appropriate social attribute that is, I suppose. So it's dance related. So I don't know, dex or manipulation, or what do you want to do here?
No, social attribute: charisma, manipulation, or appearance. Do you want to stand on how well you look dancing, or how charisma or appearance, rather? Probably
No,
charisma.
I mean, yeah, likely charisma, because I mean I'm also in normal clothing. I'm not even in like her usual outfit. So yeah, normally it'll be appearance has never been her strongest suit. Anyways, it's always been a charisma or manipulation type stuff. So yeah, plus performance. So that will be 7 dice. I thought of all the things I did not pick up, I thought I picked up the one for performance. Did I not write it down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, I guess I did not. I picked it up for presence and martial arts, but not performance. How strange. Okay, that will change. Moving on. So 7 dice.
Remember, you can spend willpower if you want to add extra success on this.
Oh, then I will do so. Yes, I will spend a willpower to add an extra success. That thank you for reminding me. That is useful. 1, so 2 successes.
Okay.
And that was, let's see, hold on, make sure I got my 3 motes plus 5, right? So 8 motes. I'm just using personal for this. They will power. Guess that's a checkbox.
Did I not?
Yeah, and I don't know. I would imagine most people's mental defense is fairly low, but I don't know how this works.
I'm looking for that because that's the question.
How is mental defense done math again? I forget.
I have no idea. I'm not sure that
Yeah,
ever came
me
up.
neither.
It's because it's automatically on the. It's one of those automatic ones on the character sheet. So I think it's similar to the way your dodge is, but
Based on resistance.
Mental defense is resistance?
I'm guessing. I haven't found the rules yet. Looking.
Defense, bonus, mental, 172. All right. Dodge mental defense is willpower plus integrity plus any specialty plus essence, half of rounded down. Willpower, integrity plus essence.
Integrity? What's integrity?
it's a skill.
Yeah.
It's under ability. It's under a zenith. That's one of the zenith abilities because I have 2 points in it.
Oh, yep. So it is.
That's why I have a 6 on mine. So I don't know what the average person has for willpower. They probably don't have any integrity. Does a person even have essence?
Yeah, usually 0 essence is normal.
Do you have any magic or charm to make this an undodgeable social attack?
Let's see, hold on. Let's see. Just a brain. Let me double check this one. See what. No, that's a defensive one. No, I don't think so. Is that just not going to be enough, I'm guessing? The 2?
Yeah, you are dancing and you are getting the sense after a few minutes that you just don't have anybody's attention, really.
Yeah, I really thought I had the something the thing that boosts your performance, one of the excellence overwhelming things or excellence ones, but apparently I did not pick it one for performance. So I think it was on my paper, like thinking about it, but I guess I never ended up taking it. I don't know. Okay, I am saddened by that.
Deep tragedy. All right. Well, distraction.
Hopefully, yeah.
I'm
Hopefully
s-
you're hey, but hey, some of the peasantry might be slightly distracted. I don't even know. Does a peasant even have more than 2? I guess their MDV might be.
Regardless, distraction or not, I'm coming in from a different angle, so I'm just going to be going ahead and attempting that as best I can. I think my method here is I'm going to be relying on my easily overlooked presence method to kind of get close to the area, and I'm just going to I'm probably going to be like holding something and looking down, and and looking down while trying to keep an eye on my surroundings. I'm just going to try to wait for the right moment when no one is watching, and then just dart from the road to over the rope and behind something inside there. Try to make that as short a transition as I possibly can.
All right. Spend your essence.
All right.
Nobody that seems to be in sight of you has a +2 bonus or higher circumstantial, so everybody just easily overlooks you.
All right. So I can get inside like that?
You get inside.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and move through and look to see what was being done in here, and if there are any records or indication of what's going to be done next.
So inside here, quick look. There were some bookshelves and records made of stone. Nothing seems to have survived on them, but there is stands of polished metal and mirrored surfaces arranged so that the light coming through the door that is being beamed in goes into another room. So you can follow the passage of this light and you get to a room that looks like a map of this when it was a city. And it is well laid out in minute detail, very accurate. You can tell that when this was a city, it was much grander, very well decorated, very high quality buildings and layout and structure and everything like that. And give me a investigation. This will be examining the scene. So you can study this map for 15 minutes. Perception plus investigation.
All right. I also have a specialty investigation for concealed objects. I don't know if that applies, so I'll just roll one extra die separately. You can count that.
No, not a concealed object.
Okay.
This is more to figure out and to decipher this map.
All right. So that will be 5 dice for me, and I'll go ahead and spend a willpower on this and get an extra success. Six successes, apparently. Okay.
6 successes. All right, you study this map. It is well laid out, and for the first several minutes, nothing is clicking because you don't know exactly what you're looking for. You don't know what it was meant to be. There does not seem to be any evidence of anything that was marked by any previous onlookers. However, as you are studying this, you start to be able to see kind of like ghostly, not ghostly, the buildings seem to turn transparent, so you can actually start to see into buildings of this map model and underground structures, and you can see that this map is several layers deep, and it seems to transition as you study it. And if you know what you are looking for and know which, when you focus on like a building, you can start to see through the building into different floors. And you can see that underneath this city, there is an old sewer that kind of travels around, and there is a chamber underneath like the main building in the center seems to be the stronghold, kind of like the mansion where you presume, a grand living quarters, so where the governor of this town would have lived. And underneath there is this huge, empty, cavernous space that seems to be a main entrance through that particular building that goes downstairs. And as you study this, you can also see that there are traps that you, as you study this, kind of innately become aware that they are traps and defenses through this path. But with those 5-6 successes, you know that the sewer, which, if you can find the surface now and can get to, and if it is still intact, bypasses all of those traps.
Well, it looks like we might be able to get ahead of them after all. All right. I will take that information. I will try to plot the route as carefully as I can. I'll try to, line up my mental map of what I've seen outside of the ruined city with this map of the intact city, and make sure there's nothing that's going to throw me off too badly. And then I'm trying to just go ahead and slip out as inconspicuously as I arrived.
You can slip out as inconspicuously. However, this time somebody does have a chance of seeing you. What is the difficulty?
So let's see. I mean, it would just be a normal. I would just make a normal stealth check for this, which dexterity stealth. Ah, there we are. Love to see it.
This particular person is not very good at spotting, but there are reasons he does have a bonus, so let's see. Alright. Now, the question is, do you notice him noticing you? Give me a perception awareness. As you leave and you are making your way past the guards that are stationed by, somebody is approaching that seems to be better dressed, better accoutrement. And while nobody else looks in your direction, this person does.
Would I have noticed them?
No, because you were in a slightly different area trying to make a distraction.
Trying to distract, failing.
All right. So they're right now. They're just walking. They're just moving in my direction. Are they bringing other people?
They are approaching. It looks like the guards that are nearby, but you notice them noticing you as you slip out. And where are you going?
I think I'm going to go ahead, and I'm going to be moving towards the north edge of the camp, kind of circling around towards the general area where I know. Oh, Nissa was attempting a distraction. I'm just going to be moving at a
nonchalant pace.
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving a little faster, but I'm not going to be making any overt efforts to hide myself from this person.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to avoid the impression that I have noticed them.
Okay. Give me. Let's see. This would be a mental defense, so. Give me a manipulation plus performance.
Manipulation. Got it. One success.
That has been noted. You make your way around to where Nissa is.
All right. And this guy is still following me?
No, he's not following you. At least not that you can tell.
Okay. In that case,
If I see him walk by, I guess I'll just end my dance since I know that he's out.
Yeah, you come across Nissa, who seems to be dancing. She just does not have the motivation that she normally does when she dances, and
It's
most of
not
the
in her
crowd is
outfit.
just not into it.
It's the outfit.
It's all in the clothes. I'm telling
Yeah, exactly. It's the outfit. This is just wrong now. That's what this is.
you. Mm-hmm. Okay.
But yeah, I will. As I see him, I will slowly end my dance, and then later, kind of, meet up with him. As I assume that
Yep,
we're going to meet back up outside the camp because we have a person missing right now, right? Because he's not here with us.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give kind of like a warning look as I'm going past, just to try to get you to pick up on the idea. Don't meet up with me right away. And then after I go past that, then I'm going to make more of an effort to do kind of like a zigzag, end up somewhere out of the way, possibly some like prearranged meeting space, and try to lose any pursuers I might have, and then try to meet up after that.
Yeah, we're basically meeting up separately. So we're meeting up, because we'll just meet up separately.
Let's see, losing a tail.
I do have a stealth specialty in hiding from pursuers.
Ooh,
Yeah,
fancy.
this would probably be a...
Is this like manipulation stealth for like social instead of?
I'm thinking wits plus stealth.
No, they're both a 3. That works for me. With stealth, 4 successes. Okay, a little better there.
All right. You are zigzagging, weaving around, and while you never actually saw anybody following you, nobody seems to be, stepping around corners in the distance, watching you as you go, so you're pretty certain that you lost any tail that you may have had?
All right, then I'll go ahead and meet up with. I'll go ahead and just like at this point like leave the city, meet up with Burke and Nissa, and let them know what I found. Yes, it looks like there was a vault underneath the governor's mansion, and there was all kinds of defenses over it. The map was rather detailed, some advanced, 3-dimensional. You could see through the layers of the buildings to see what was underneath. It was very impressive. There's some kind of vault, and it was protected by all manner of traps, but they must not have thought about that when they're adding the sewer system. There was one small area, a connection, some kind of service tunnel. If we get into the sewers, I think we can get ahead of the Grave Marshal. We can get past all the defenses he's going to have to deal with, and we can get whatever he's looking for before he even has a chance. We're still haven't lost yet.
Oh,
We can set off the proton torpedo and blow up the Death Star. Oh wait, wrong movie. Sorry.
Okay. No, that's fair. Interesting. Where is the nearest access to the?
It's over there. I gesture to wherever I figured out the best route.
Is there an access point that isn't surrounded by, I don't know, hundreds of freaking people?
I mean, we'll have to go through the city a bit, but I mean, you've seen what it's like down there. We can. I think we can.
I have.
Yes. There's people around, but there's they overlook things. I think we can get through.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to look for an access point that is easy to get to and hopefully not noticed by a lot of people. Some alleyway or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna go ahead and just swap up my disguise a bit. Just I don't know, trade my shirt with Burke or something like that. Start walking a little differently. Maybe get like a head wrap or something on. Just to. I think someone spotted me. Yeah. I think someone spotted me when I was leaving the building. They didn't. I think I lost them if they were following me, but don't need to take chances.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, maybe we'll enter in from like a different area. When we were there, did we see a place that looked emptier than the rest? That maybe there wasn't as many people? Maybe there's an access point over there?
Yeah, sure. I'll just go ahead and I'll go through my memories of where I spotted the access points and try to figure out which one would have the least attention on it. Maybe there's one in some.
For this, I am going to need from you, since you were the one that saw the map, because nobody else seems to be able to point out. Intelligence plus investigation.
Okay.
And there is a external penalty here of 1. So 1 success is going to come off the top.
Okay. And the essence is a minimum dice pool thing. Does that work on skill checks?
It cannot give you more dice than you would have had.
Okay. And this is giving a penalty on the final. It's giving -1 final success, not.
Yes. Not on the
All right.
dice pool.
All right. Well,
can you add your willpower here, or is that not?
yeah, I can add willpower.
Basically, it would just
There,
X out the -1 success, basically. But,
is there any chance that Burke or Nissa could give an assistance on this in terms of just helping me work through the possibilities? They've been watching the city too and might know more about where the best places to avoid people.
Pretty high intelligence. I feel like I might be able to do this just because of my character's knowledge of the streets. I feel like my character would have a pretty good memory for this kind of thing.
Yeah, this is not my character's strong suit, so go ahead.
It's not a matter of finding access points. There was one spot, but the layout of the surface is a lot different from when it was ages ago on the map.
Oh, it's more about trying to figure out where that spot is in the current situation of the city. I see.
Okay. So can they assist me at all with having observed the city as it is now, or
no, because they did not see the map.
All right, fair enough. All right, I'll spend willpower on this for 1 success to counter out that penalty, and then I will roll some dice. Not very many dice, but I'll get 3 successes anyway.
Oh, yo!
Okay.
Let's go.
You back and forth.
After the willpower, right? That's after the willpower?
Yeah, it's after with the willpower and the external penalty, 3 successes.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
You backtrack a few times. You go down the same street a couple of times, and it's hard to line up, but you're pretty sure, based on what still remains, that that building right there or that pile of rubble right there should have matched up. So the sewer entrance should be right over in this area. That is under a pile of rubble here. So it looks like some stone is going to have to be removed.
How populated is the area?
Not very. There's the occasional passerby down on the main street, but you're kind of in an alley.
Okay, so that's at least good. So we're not very noticeable. So as long as we're not too loud, we shouldn't be drawing too much of attention. So okay.
Right.
Oh, yay, moving rubble. No. Have fun.
You'll supervise.
I will supervise. That's a good spot right there. Oh, yeah, you should do that.
Is Bert is crafting useful here for
I was about to ask that question.
I'll be right
I have craft earth 3.
Earth would be good for moving masonry or stone cutting, figuring out how to chip away at some of this stuff to make it more manageable.
Yeah. And I think it's intelligence, right? Or craft.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to make whatever strength athletics or something like that, and he does a craft intelligence, and I'm just he points, I push.
Yep, give me craft intelligence.
Sounds good. Two successes.
Okay. This job is going to take you roughly 20 minutes. It's less about the physicality of moving the stone, but just making it movable. But you manage to uncover a small sewer storm drain type thing, large enough for one person to fit through at a time.
Okay.
There is no water, there is no moisture, but you guys can slip down into this sewer.
Woohoo! We're in the sewers.
I would like to craft a cover for this place to make it look as if it has been undisturbed. And also, make it so it's hard for people to notice. Probably.
That will add time to your trip.
Okay. How much time are we talking?
10 more minutes.
That's probably fine, right?
Or, I mean, can't we just move something over top of it as we're going in to kind of cover it? Probably easy enough without having to, like, literally craft something over it, right?
The crafting was, I think, to make it look like it hadn't been disturbed.
Yeah, okay, I see. But, I mean, it's an alleyway. No one's really going to come down here anyways, probably. So, as long as we cover the hole itself, I think we're okay.
Possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea, but we are on a time crunch. We're still trying to beat this guy to this thing, so.
You can just block the entrance as you go, as the last person goes in.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Yeah,
so.
fair enough.
All right.
Down into the dark.
Down into the dark.
Yes, has an hour passed since we started this fiasco? My essence gaining. Since the first time I infiltrated.
So you spent 15 minutes, 20 minutes, plus some, yeah, I'd say right around an hour has passed.
All right, cool.
Oh, I see. Not probably since my dance, though, right?
No.
Okay, I'm good. That's fine.
I didn't want that essence back anyway.
Ooh. Actually,
So-
hey, I have these tiles.
Ignore the green. That is a gutter. That is not actually liquid, but it is a track for liquid, and it is 2 foot indented from the walkway on either side, roughly.
Okay, so easy enough to get up on the edge if we need to.
Yeah,
Fair enough. Okay.
you can get up on the edge, and up ahead of you there is a old set of bars blocking the way, with a whole lot of very ancient debris caught up on it.
What condition are they? Are they like really badly rusted?
Pretty much.
We might.
You
be able to
gotta, if you have a combined strength and athletics of a 5, you can easily push them aside.
You easily push them aside.
I do not have that.
You follow behind me.
Yes, someone else can easily push them aside, not me.
So up ahead you can see old pipes that seem to be blocked out of the way, but from the map that was not the way you wanted to go anyway.
I'm guessing we're going to the right.
Probably.
Right. Head on up. I'll go ahead and activate my keen sight method to.
Also, it is dark.
Yes. Keen sight method lets me see in the dark. You guys probably want a light.
Yeah.
1 point of essence will light up your anima so that you can see. But everybody else will see it too.
You could just drag us along.
Can I try to craft a torch using random bits I can find in here and then light it on fire?
Plastic.
Yeah,
You know,
you
like
could
Indiana
probably
Jones style.
you could probably
some-
make a very crude torch. It won't stay lit very long, but do you have craft wood?
Yeah, I have craft wood and craft fire.
Give me an intelligence plus craft wood.
Cool. 3 successes.
Yeah, you easily can combine a torch. Do you have something to light the torch with?
Fire.
Yeah, craft fire.
Unfortunately,
imagine-
no.
I imagine that you just need a flint or something, right?
Or a hearthstone that starts fires.
I mean, oh, I
My hearthstone doesn't do that, unfortunately.
my hearthstone creates a campfire. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, you use a campfire to light a torch, right?
I mean, it does do that. Let's make it like over here though, so that it doesn't light up this entire area.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
It's fine. I light a campfire.
You light a
so He can
campfire.
light his torch. Yep, so he can light his torch.
You light the torch. Then you can put out the campfire.
Yeah.
Slightly less cinematic than Indiana Jones, but no, it's okay.
Yeah. I create a magical campfire just so you can light a torch. It's great.
I was trying to go for like when he's in the catacombs and he just rolls up some bandages, but alright.
We have to get some regular like flint and stuff like for you. That way
We
you
need-
can just
We need like an inventory with equipment in it. That might be helpful. You know, the
Yeah.
non-magical kind. Or we
Yeah.
could just glow whenever we're in the dark. That's also an option. But yeah. Go ahead and I'm also going to go ahead and like take the disguising and padding off my sword. Get that ready to draw at a moment's notice.
Everybody, give me a perception awareness with a -2 dice penalty.
No, well that's not good. Perception awareness. Okay, that's fun.
Right. I can
And
cite
this will not drop your below your essence minimum.
That is 4 successes.
What do you mean won't drop below my?
If you have more dice, your essence will, like, say you had a 4 and it dropped you to 2 dice. If your essence was a 3, you would still have your 3.
So I roll 3. Okay.
Oh, so I would roll 4. Let me roll an additional one.
But if your perception awareness was 2 and your essence was 3, you would not have 3. You'd still roll your 2.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
You botch.
Yep. I don't notice a dang thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this is just a matter of hearing something, so you don't actually.
I hear nothing.
You get tinnitus.
That's terrible.
It is so quiet down here for you that it is obnoxiously loud.
It's too quiet. I could hear like every little drop of from the water dropping or something nonsense, some bug moving around. I hear everything but what I'm supposed to hear.
It's quiet. Too quiet.
Okay. What were the other? You got to tell me what you get because I don't know what these rolls are for.
Yeah. So this is hearing based. 2
Yes.
successes.
All right. Hano, you hear a very, very faint, almost rhythmic chanting, maybe? That sounds a lot like prayer. You can't make out the prayer, but just the rhythm and the cadence of it sounds like a group prayer.
Okay. I will signal and warn the others and begin moving forward, heading towards the source of whatever the prayer is. Can I tell what they're praying to at all? Like,
No.
Okay. Okay.
And maybe our person
I'm
with
gonna
the
take-
fire should be a little bit back behind us a little bit. Actually, I'll take the torch. You guys can move forward.
I mean, we kind of just see where we're going. That's why we got the torch. But
Yeah. I'm saying, but having it behind us means we can control how much light is going forward.
all right. Okay. Go ahead and head
Tono
forward.
can see in the dark, so
Yeah, you can see in the dark. Yeah, so you can kind of go up a
Locating
little
a
bit further
cave.
than everybody else.
the prayer, the sound of the prayer seems to be coming from this tunnel to your right.
Oh, right.
And now that you are closer, you can recognize that the language this is being prayed to is very, very off and unsettling.
I'm sure that's just fine. But the off chance it isn't, go ahead and sneak down that corridor to try to get a look at whatever is making the noise.
When you
sound,
get to
Does it sound a
there,
lot closer?
yeah, when you get to there and you can see that up ahead there is a corner, there seems to be a soft glow coming from around that corner. So there is light up ahead in the distance.
All right. Also, how close are we to the point where I think we should be able to access the vault? Might this be it, or would it be further along?
This might be it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and signal it's safe to go up to that corner, and I'm going to go up and peek around that one.
And we could
All right.
probably put out the torch when we get up there, right? Since
Yes.
there's the light source. Okay. Yeah, let's put out the torch so we're not noticed.
All right, so you get to that corner and you peek in. You are in darkness. The room ahead is lit softly. There are a few braziers scattered around that are casting some light. There is a huge, say about 40-foot tall statue. This statue has did not. This statue is about 40 feet high. It is very dark. It looks, from what you can tell, like it may have once been orichalcum, but has since been worn away and corroded, and it is in a very bad state of repair. In its right hand is this huge polearm axe type of thing. There are, at its feet in front of it, several people that are engaged in prayer at the moment, seeming facing the statue. And ground level between its legs, seemingly hanging by... there are several catwalks and scaffolding around this thing, like it was once stabilized through these structures. You can see from your angle some pillars off in the distance, but presumably there are some more, and these catwalks and scaffolding and chains are attached to pillars coming off from the sides of the distance, right, holding this thing in place. Maybe keeping it upright, it's hard to say, but hanging down from a few more chains at ground level seems to be a very dark metallic sarcophagus type structure
Just suspended in the middle of the room.
hanging from the statue resting at ground level.
Oh. Oh no. Okay. I think they're
And-
trying to corrupt the soul of a solar exalted.
And as you are there and everybody is coming up behind you, you hear the obvious sounds of chains rattling as the sarcophagus slowly rises.
Oh.
Up into a cavity of the statue.
Wait, did they put him into the statue?
Into the
Yeah.
corrupted Orcalcum statue.
Oh, this is probably not good, is it?
This is probably extremely bad.
And at that
Or
point,
late?
there is a faint, eerie green light pattern that travels from the center of this statue and kind of surrounds in arcs like trails this statue. And there is this metallic, almost feminine voice. Solar authorization required.
Wait, what did it say? Sorry, I missed that.
Solar authorization required.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
And then you get the sound of like glitching electronics almost. Like when you have audio that represents something that shouldn't happen or isn't supposed to happen, trying to happen.
Is someone like hacking it? Is that what this thing is?
They're currently trying to hack a giant statue by inserting a sarcophagus to do something.
Now, upon seeing this statue, anybody can make me an intelligence plus lore.
Oh, shoot, that's me.
Does my specialization in the first age apply?
Yes, it does.
Alright, I get 4 dice.
I only get
Oh
3.
man, I didn't even get any successes, and then he gets 2. What the hell?
I got 1 on a single on my 3 dice.
2 successes, yeah. This
Right.
was-
Nissa and Kano. This isn't a statue. This is a war strider. This is
I'm
an
sorry.
artifact of war that is basically like a power armor suit for a particular individual.
How bad is this thing? Can it like rival armies sort of power suit or
You did get some information in the facts of books and old legends that this thing helped liberate towns from armies and stuff, yes?
I mean, do you know how you would take one of those things down? Because I don't have any good ideas.
no?
Solar authorization.
Can we?
Authorization granted.
Of course it
Oh,
is.
shit. Apparently human sacrifice is the universal hacking mechanism. Who knew?
Or whatever's in that freaking sarcophagus.
Oh, it's gotta be a person. 100%. Okay,
And,
okay.
let me show you this. Save image.
Guessing it means this thing is coming alive.
I'm just gonna drop it here.
In the area that we can't see. Oh, there. Now I can see it. Oh. Wait, how big is this thing?
40 feet tall.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
And as that authorization granted sounds, it begins to glow underneath with patterns of light that are very sickening and once would have been golden and majestic.
Oh boy.
Now
think-
it's all screwed up.
I think we should leave. I don't think we could take this thing on, especially with all those other men there, and I don't know how to fight this thing in the first place.
Nah, we got this.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this.
Nope. Retreating is not an option.
And it begins to move. It seems to, the arms begin to raise up, almost like somebody has been in a long slumber and is trying to awaken their limbs. The scaffolding and the chains and stuff that were attaching it to pillars seem to fall, and the whole structure around you begins to rumble.
Yeah. See, this is that. There's a time to survive another
No,
day.
you
because
don't understand. My character literally doesn't have the ability to run away. Like, that's not something
You haven't used your perfect dodge yet, so you could still run. It's theoretically possible.
Yeah. Wait, do you have to does he have to roll some dice to run away?
I think he may need to make it like a zeal check, a fail zeal check to. I mean, we're not actively engaged in combat yet. So
Yeah. We're not actively engaged. We're talking about engaging in combat, which is a very different thing.
I'm not going to try to engage that thing. I think we might still have something to do here that doesn't involve fighting that thing directly.
Maybe when it leaves, we can do some research.
That's what I'm thinking. Look around the area, see if we can figure out more about what this thing is, possibly how to stop it.
Yeah, it's not like they see us. We can just chill here.
Yeah, we'll watch to see what happens. Although if this place starts to come down, we probably do have to run because then we don't want to get caught.
Bits are starting to fall around. I need a Dex plus dodge roll from everybody.
Oh heck, I'm good at these.
Wow, dice are not
Heck
been on my
yeah.
side today.
Let's
Oh,
go.
what?
How do you have more dodge than me? Owen? You have 13 dodge.
I've got Orchalcum bracers to give me +3 to dodge checks.
Ooh, okay.
Orchalcum Heartstone bracers are a hell of a drug.
Oh wait, am I missing something? No. Oh no, mine does. Oh okay, my bracers add to damage, not dodge. Why do they add to your? Dodge?
They all give dodge, and then they also give a bonus effect based on what type of metal they are.
Oh, did I miss that? Do I actually
Yep.
have extra dice that I did not know about?
Heartstone bracers are an incredibly good item.
Oh my gosh, I've been missing out. Oh, okay, so I have 2 more dice, is what you're saying?
Three
Okay.
more dice.
Oh well, it's not helping much. Oh, okay, yep.
Oh, okay.
So I still got 1, regardless. Adding 3 extra dice did not appear to help.
Tragedy.
So wait, so they have 3 to dodge? Really? Oh,
Yep.
Okay. All right. I have to notate that.
It's in there's a paragraph above the material type. And, in that paragraph, it says, regardless of construction, Heartstone bracers provide a 3 die bonus to dodge attempts made by an attuned user.
Yep. They require 4 motes of essence. They must be worn as a pair.
Well, I have them, so I'm already, okay. The things to note that I did not note. Okay.
And you should be using orichalcum. I mean, you can use other metals, but you should be using orichalcum, so your
Yeah, they
damage
are.
is increased by 2.
Yeah, the orichalcum gives me. I had the damage. I just didn't have the dodge down. I don't know why I didn't have those down.
All right. Let's see here. With 6, Kano, you manage to, at the moment, dodge some of this collapsing tunnel. But the other 2 take 2 levels of unsoakable, unresistible bashing damage.
Man,
Unsoakable? How mean.
Unsoakable, representing the fact that there is a lot more damage that you are shrugging off. But
Okay. So
and
2 levels of bashing?
yes, 2 levels of bashing damage. And some of the people that were in prayer are crushed as pillars fall and topple on them and things like that.
Do you sure you want to stay? This looks bad.
And the sound now is the building up above this vault also seems to be collapsing.
I think we're done. Yep.
Yeah, I
Let's
think
go.
I think we may be a bit too late on this one. We tried.
Yeah,
we
I
gave a
think
real
all those
good-
people are dead if they keep around, and that thing is going to pop out of this building, being looking like a badass. That's what's going to happen. Let's run away. We're not running away from a fight. We're just, getting a better
strategically
view.
withdrawing.
Strategically withdrawing, I like.
As you are discussing this strategic withdrawal, the ground that the statue that this war strider is on begins to rise up, almost like a large hydraulic platform.
Oh, see, the building's
and-
not even an issue for him.
In the process of this, you can hear screaming, mortal screaming of some of the troops that were in the area as the rising of this platform triggers the collapse in that area faster than it was otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Yep, we're leaving
This is
before this whole building comes down on our heads. So, yeah. Time to run away. Running away.
You going back the way you came?
If we can.
Give me
Yeah, I think
Dex plus Athletics for everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Sure.
As now you have to run the gauntlet of a collapsing sewer system that wasn't all that well spaced to begin with.
Yeah, there's another 0. I am not having a good time with this.
As we're going, I may end up grabbing Nissa and hauling her out of here.
Now remember, you can stunt these rolls. You can describe two
Oh!
things to try to get more dice.
Okay. Actually, can I just use graceful crane stance to literally dance all across all the rubble that's falling?
Just
Would that
bounce
work?
back and forth as the walls are crumbling around you.
Yeah, I just sort of dance on each little piece of thing to help me avoid the rubble.
Yeah. Spend the essence for it.
Okay. That's
I will give you 2 more dice.
Oh, okay. Probably not as helpful, but we'll see. Ah, I got 1.
1 is enough. 1 is all you needed. So everybody is running through this thing, and Nissa is dancing, leaping just as something is about to fall to actually vault off of it, probably wall vaulting too off the sides as well.
Yep, any kind of dance I can do. Every tiny little, because I can dance on anything, even a tiny little piece of, thing sticking out of the wall. Yep, everything is an option for me. A ledge on the wall is an option.
You get back up to the surface. As the central, what was left of this central tower basically falls to the ground, scattering to the sides, and this 40-foot tall war strider now is up there. And it is still moving as though it is awakening limbs and stretching, very slow, There are the occasional grinds as something doesn't seem to move right.
So
You do
yeah.
seem to have a few moments of relative safety that you can look at it for.
Yeah, and I'm certain everybody else is in awe as well, so it's not like anyone's paying attention to us.
Is there anything you would like to do in this time?
I don't know. I guess examine
What
it
the hell
for.
do you do about?
I don't know. Can we examine it for potential weaknesses?
You
I don't
can.
know how to. Oh,
Give me
yeah.
a
Okay.
perception awareness.
Okay. Sure. I can spend a willpower to get an automatic success, right?
Yes, you can.
I will do
Is this
that.
the same scene or new scene?
Because we didn't went all the way into the sewers. I don't know
Yeah.
if all this counts as a new scene or not.
This would be a new scene.
Yeah, because we already sat there and discussed it outside and then came back in. So I think that would count, right? So okay. So 0, 1, I get 1 because of my automatic. Willpower again.
Nissa, you get one detail you can ask about. That 4 was for Kano's examination.
I
get-
I'm looking for the weakest limb. Which one looks like it's having the most problems? That seems like the easiest one for me to notice.
You spot a part in the one of the joints, probably in the leg, that might be a weak spot, but not directly. It would have to be revealed a bit. There is, chunks of metal sticking around and guards, like, armor plates and stuff.
It's a possibility, is what you're saying.
It's a possibility, yes.
Okay,
You're
fair.
saying there's a chance.
Yep. But you got
Okay.
4, so you get lots of more
Yes. So what I want to know is how does this thing's perception work? Like how would you hide from it? Or does it have blind spots where it can be approached from? Does it just see out of the eye, or does it seem more aware than that?
Along with your lore and what you know about War Striders in general, I'm also going to post this in Discord too. It might possibly see through the eye, but you are pretty sure that it is an extension of the wearer. So it would have the peripheral vision of whoever is inside of it as well. It doesn't actually have eyes. It's kind of like a supernatural thing. So yes, it would have blind spots in the back because people typically can't see in the back of their heads unless they have charms that would let them see 360, etc.
Okay, so it's based on the power of whoever's inside it. Then I guess the other question is, what powers it? Is there any way to just
Essence.
Can it essence? Okay. Right. And then the way that the Abyssal like to recharge the essence, the immense amounts of essence they're going to be using those captives aren't going to live very long, are they?
From what you know of Abyssal Exalted, their essence is regained pretty similar to yours.
Oh, they don't use human sacrifice. Okay. So,
In theory, they commit essence to this like anybody would to attune to an artifact.
okay. And is there any way to disrupt that or break that, or does that just mean punching them? However possible.
You could potentially try to get inside, but the sarcophagus, quote unquote, cockpit is kind of protected. You can see places to stand on this thing. There are lots of handholds. So if you had to
Okay.
fight this thing, you could. I mean, it's a matter of trying to beat it, but these things aren't easily beaten. They are made to fight armies. And you are almost certain that... how to put this? I don't quite know how to put this, other than many of the attacks that this thing might make would be area of effect. This does not attack one person, this attacks city blocks.
Okay. I guess.
So, okay. This is the artifact we're looking for, or maybe we should still explore the temple and see if there's other stuff there.
I think this is where that room you said was leading to, right?
Yes.
Yep. So not something we would have been able to easily get out anyways, but not good that they have it.
And it turns as it has now kind of gotten comfortable in its new form. Wheel lifts up the large pole arm, kind of grasps it in two hands like it's readying the weapon as it turns and starts to survey the area. And then there is a flash of light from the shoulder bit there as a beam of pure essence kind of launches out of it and vaporizes one of the camps of followers.
Wow.
But why though? But why?
To test out his weapon.
Okay. I think the compassion flaw may be triggering at this point.
I mean, we can't really stop him from killing his own people.
No, not sure. I'm not sure if we can, but we might be able to. I don't want to try.
It is designed to fight armies, okay? Not us.
So it's not
armies.
designed to fight one person.
That, I mean, that's not an advantage. That's a disadvantage on us. You understand that, right?
No. I mean, well, does this thing have like? How is this thing in terms of point defense? How good is it?
It literally just vaporized an entire area. Like, what are you talking
so
about?
don't be in that area. So be inside the minimum range of that thing where it can't shoot.
What was the range of that blast?
Probably from where it actually hit. You don't know the actual range, but where it hit was about 100 yards away.
And how big of an area did it vaporize?
You can't tell from here.
We were there for we saw the size of the camps. Like, can I get a rough estimate?
No, because you've got buildings and structures in the way. You just kind of saw the explosion and the blast of light.
No, I'm saying we were in the camp. So, like, given the area that he was at and the size of these camps are, what can I, like? Okay, I guess we can do that later and look at it later.
Yeah.
But it was likely a large area by blast size. Like, can we see like a big boom sort of thing?
No, it did not explode per se.
Oh, it just turned everything to ash sort of thing?
From what you saw was a expansion of essence.
Ooh.
What was one of these things doing in this temple? Like, are these common?
No.
Or what common?
The robot?
War Striders? No.
Yeah.
Were they at one time common?
In the previous age, they were still rare.
How many, like, have we ever heard of this before or seen one in a museum?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you may have vague memories of a past life that may have seen one. That's where the lore came in and stuff.
Do we have any way of, like, calling for lore, figuring out what the heck one of these things is doing in this temple if it's so absurdly rare?
You read reports. There was an ancient hero that settled in this town.
Yep.
Presumably locked it away. And then lived here and died and...
Probably protecting it. And then, Now it was just sitting there in a haunted thing that nobody went to, and then somebody decided, let's go and check it out.
Okay, so
And they beat us.
where is this ancient hero from, or is that not clear?
The only report you heard was that it was a solar of some sort. There weren't a lot of details on who it was.
And were we able to see any ideas that we might be able to get more information on who this hero was from looking around in the temple and,
I mean, I
getting some
think we
information?
got like the name and stuff. He was, yes, Summer Thunder.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not.
Apparently, he was able to control one of these things. He was probably a badass.
Action, like he's got some people we can look for.
I mean, they're long dead. Like, who do you think we're looking for? Like, this is ancient tech.
Yeah.
This is like really ancient. Nobody alive has ever seen one of these functional.
Except for us, we're special.
You are special. You have seen one now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can
Let's-
we stop one?
It finally turns and starts to take a slow, lumbering step. When it does, the ground shakes more. More buildings begin to fall. Everybody, and you guys are nearby, I need athletics and dexterity rolls to keep your feet.
I still have my power on. So
You
can
keep
I
your feet?
continue? Huh?
You keep your feet.
Okay.
Okay. I think Kano is going to start running. He's going to start. He's going to be moving out from under places that could collapse and start getting out into the open so he can.
We should be leaving. Like, right? We're leaving, right?
Why though? Like, maybe we just try to get somewhere that's like not collapsing and just kind of watch.
Well, because he might try vaporizing things again, and I don't wish to be in the area he wants to vaporize.
Right. So the thing that can shoot like hundreds of yards, yeah, if it notices us, we're dead. Period. It doesn't matter whether
Exactly.
we're here or there. So
But
why
my
don't we
point-
just sit
my point
around
is-
and watch?
My point is that's why we should be leaving.
Yeah, but like, it hasn't noticed us yet. So
It just
You know,
killed its
that's
own
my
men.
point.
He doesn't care if he notices us. He might just blow up another group of people, just for fun.
The other
yeah,
people can
but he
react.
hasn't noticed us yet. Like, we're in the middle of a bunch of ruins. Like,
Again, he is blowing up his own people. He doesn't care he whether he notices us or not. Well, it may not matter. He may just blow us up anyways.
Scaly's saying we might just be collateral. Whether
Yeah, like he's
Yeah,
not
I-
aiming for us.
Yeah,
We just
okay.
might be happen to be in the area he shoots next. That's my point. That's why I say let's get further away. We can watch from further away. I just don't want to be in the city anymore.
I'm saying, like, we should just find a spot where things aren't collapsing and just continue to watch what's going on.
What if he vaporizes that spot?
What if he does?
Then we are dead. Do you understand that, right?
I
Okay.
don't think that's going to happen, though. I think as long as we're careful.
Yes, Faith.
Like-
You have too much faith.
So Burke does not keep his feet as this thing starts taking steps. The ground is shaking so violently that it is hard to stand. Except Nissa seems to be able to stand just fine, and Kano seems to be able to stand.
You're arguing with me about this, and then you fall over. It's very appropriate here.
How are people reacting to this thing, like showing up and doing what it's doing?
The troops that you can hear sounds of panic. In this alleyway, you're running out into the open, so you might have a better view shortly. But there are sounds of exaltations, cheers, but also screams of pain and horror.
He's stepping on his own people. This is why. I know this. I understand exactly what's going on. He's crushing his own people as buildings fall. His own footsteps probably don't give a damn. Yeah. Sorry. This is bad.
Okay. Okay, I mean, I want to do something about this, but I'm not sure we really have the means to... I mean...
We need an army to defeat this thing. Not us.
An army, I think, is specifically what we don't need to defeat this thing.
Yeah,
An
I was
army
about to
needs take
say-
massive casualties and accomplish
Sounds
nothing.
like a dumb
Well,
idea.
What
Oh,
we need...
an army
What's
is
doing
like
the thing it's good at
historically, that has what fought this thing, right? As far as we're aware, there
That
were
is what
armies
this
that fought
thing
this thing.
has. That is what this thing has fought. If
Yeah.
you want to fight an army, you bring one of these.
Okay. So let's take the thing that's still here after 3,000 years, right? It's fought multiple armies. Okay, right. Let's bring the army again. It'll work this time, though, right? Like, surely.
Oh, it's in worse condition than it used to be. So it's a
mean,
it's a
Oh,
relic.
you're right. It'll only kill like
Actually,
2,000
can I
people per
get a-
shot.
Can I get a ballpark on like the hardness of this thing's armor, particularly like that knee joint that Nissa pointed out? Like, how much damage would it take to actually affect this thing? Like, what's the soak level of this, of whatever this is?
Exact numbers, no.
But like between 10 and 20, above 20.
Traditionally, above 20. Unless you knew weak spots, vulnerabilities, found ways to bypass its armor, things like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let me put it this way:
and-
could
Yeah.
an army's, like, I don't know, siege damage do damage to this thing, like a siege weapon?
Possibly.
Okay. See, this is my point.
Artifacts, obviously, this is where Exalted come in, because you
Right.
guys can find ways past these things. But
Right.
mundane armies, no.
No, of course not. Here's my other issue. He's literally got an army around him. Well, he's obliterating it at the moment, but
Yeah, he's
will have an
losing
army
bits of
around
his army around him.
yeah. But he will have an army around him once he actually gets everything under control. Maybe. I don't know. Probably.
Pano, you get to a open spot to where you can actually get a better view of this thing. And it is making lumbering steps, and every once in a while it looks like it goes to take a step, but kind of the way a person would react if their shoe was caught in sticky mud. It stops for a minute before they actually pull it free. It seems to be doing that. It seems to be either malfunctioning or still not fully in control.
I mean, I feel like I gotta go for that knee. I gotta make an attempt there.
You know what? No, what I think what we should do, we should trip it.
Yeah, you know, I think Kano is gonna go ahead and he is going to go ahead and activate his pouncing hunter style, and he is going to he is going to, and he's going to go like all in. He's going to be burning peripheral essence for this. So the cloak of shadows, the concealment of the nightcast is going to congeal around him. He is going to sprint towards this thing, leap onto the sides of buildings, run along them, and try to line up a perfect strike, hurtling through the air to smash through this thing's weakened knee to topple it to the ground with his beautiful Reaper Dieclave.
What'd you say about not being noticed? Yeah, this went well. Perfect. Not noticed at all. What are you talking about?
Go ahead and make your attack. I will give you, between your stunt and circumstances, 4 extra dice.
Okay. And also, you can regain like willpower or motes when you use a stunt, right?
You can regain motes. The willpower, it has to be a 3-point. An extreme stunt, I think.
I think you can get it on 2, but I'll take the mote. So is this like two motes or whatever?
I think it's either 2 or 4. I don't remember if it's double the dice or not. Hold on.
Okay, wait, hold on. I have Solar Hero form and then Shockwave Technique.
You gonna try to knock him down?
That's
I'm
120.
just gonna try to hit him. See what happens.
You have to get him right when he's like doing that teetering move where he's about to take a step, but not quite there. That's where you have to get him. He's off balance a little bit. That's his moment of weakness.
What is Kano's motivation?
Compassion. Just watched a camp full of followers get wiped out. So that is part of his motivation here.
Of course it is.
I think Bert's motivation is just he hates running away and kind of feels like he ran away with the sewers, and it's just sort of like, yeah.
A more poetic way to describe this is you've just witnessed the greatest foe you may ever fight. Are you really going to run from the challenge now?
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean that's pretty much the same thing.
This was
you just gotta phrase things better so it gives you more bonuses.
This was a 2-die stunt. It aligns with your motivation, so it upgrades to a 3-die stunt. You can gain twice the stunt's rating in essence modes.
Okay.
Or gain a point of willpower instead.
I think I will take. I think it will take the motes. I may need those in a minute. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's plus 4 between stunt and circumstance. You said.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
And then
This is absolutely it.
I'm going to go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a willpower to add my compassion to the roll. So that'll get me up to a plus 8. I'm going to use Essence Overwhelming to add plus 9. So that's a total of a plus 17 on top of my base. And I'm going to use 1 weapon, 2 blows to make the damage for this happen twice. And then I'm going to roll an attack. Plus 17. 13. This is going to be 31 dice. And we'll see what happens. That is 8 successes on 31 dice. I am displeased by that, but I think it might still be enough.
It is still
that will be...
After its defense.
Oh yeah, you didn't get any 10s, did you? Sad.
You got its defense is 2 at the moment. So you got 6 successes, so 5 of those go to damage. What is your raw damage?
9.
Okay. Both of your attacks glance off of it.
I was going for the weak point at the knee. Does that give me any better angle on that, or is that just a bonus to hit?
It's still not enough.
Okay. All right.
No one listens to me.
And at this point,
Does it even notice you at this point?
it might. Yes. It glances down. It moves very lumberingly. It seems to move in slow motion. And as you bounce off of this knee and presumably land on the ground, the halo behind it glows.
Oh. No one listens to me. See? Just wanted to leave before we even got into a fight, but you couldn't help yourself.
I had to go for it, you know?
And it's going to basically twitch its leg a little bit to strike at you.
Just a twitch of the leg. You're just like an ant.
Twitch of the leg. It's kind
You're
of
an
like
ant.
not stomping, but kicking, I guess.
Shake you off. Get off me.
The 8 successes.
Wow, the number you're looking for there is 9.
So it misses you. And then it does it again.
Oh.
You've got 2 attacks. Jerk.
And the second kick, as beams of light begin to travel down the entire body and flash around, seems to be much more nimble.
Oh no. He just boosted himself.
This is 18.
Well, my defense was 9. It got -1 for multiple attack penalty. I did not activate 7 Shadow Evasion with my attack there. So this will be... Yeah, that'll be 9 successes adding to damage there.
Are you gonna die by this thing? See?
Think
No.
so. I'll be fine.
Do you
We'll
have
to drag your
hardness?
body out of here.
They're asking, do I have hardness?
Yeah, do you have
Yes,
hardness?
3 bashing, 3 lethal hardness.
Okay, it is above that. What is your bashing soak?
8.
Okay.
Or wait a minute, is that including my armor? I think yeah, I think it's 8.
That sounds low, but okay.
How's it calculated? It's attacking, hardness, and soak.
It should be auto-calculated except for armor on your sheet, right?
Is it just? It's just equal to like toughness plus armor soak, right?
Yeah, your raw soak plus your armor soak.
Okay, so that's 10 actually.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. I think it didn't apply like an arcana. I forgot to calculate it with that. 10 bashing soak.
I would drag you out of there, but you're too heavy. Someone else has to do
All right, so 12 points of bashing damage.
Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you get knocked back. Let's see, it's essence times 5. You get knocked back 12 yards.
Okay. So let's see. If I get bashing in my incapacitated box, is there something I can use to resist falling unconscious, or am I just out now?
You are incapacitated. Any extras start at the top as lethal damage.
So I am incapacitated now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Punts me through a wall. Perfect. I tried.
Oh boy.
To everybody else, though, it does not pursue. It now begins to move a lot more nimbly and lot more agilely. Every once in a while, that knee still twitches slightly, but it starts to march out. And when it takes steps, it leaves huge gashes and ruptures in the ground. I mean, not chasms or anything like that. But every place it steps becomes difficult terrain, basically.
Of course. How fast is this thing actually moving because of the knee? But I know it's got big wide steps, so.
Let's see. Your pace is how many yards you can move on a tick or on an action.
Right.
Its pace is how many tens of yards it can move.
Oh.
So it moves, in the time you can move. What's your pace? 5, 6?
6, I think.
It moves 24, roughly.
It is very fast. Oh no. Okay. Yeah. Well, never mind. My pace is a whole 4. So okay. Yeah.
Yeah. It moves quick. I mean, not lightning quick, but quick.
That's assuming
And-
it doesn't pause every now and then and blah blah blah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it pauses every now and then. It knocks buildings out of the way. The structure of the streets is, even with the ruins, a lot more tightly packed than this thing could fit, but it does not seem to care about the buildings.
And it does not care about his own troops
And
or men or anything.
Does not care about his own troops or men. If
Okay.
anybody is in the way, he is stomping them, kicking them. Others, you can tell, seem to be packing up and following behind, though. As quick as they can. Takes a few minutes, but...
Okay. We got to get him up out of there, and we have to get back to that village. Let's go.
Are we going back to the village again?
What?
Are we going back to the village?
I mean, to warn them at the very least. They got to get the hell out of there. 'Cause they can't do anything about this. He might just wipe them out. He could see them from above.
Is he going in the direction of the village?
Yes, he is going to the north.
Time to go.
This thing, it takes you a bit to find Kano. And does anybody have treat wounds?
No.
I don't think we do.
You're going to have to carry him.
How long does it take for bashing to heal? Looking for the rules on healing.
3 hours of rest.
Oh, okay.
Did you have any lethal?
2 lethal.
Does he have to heal the lethal first?
No. The lowest bashing heals
Goes
first. Or the most damaging, I guess, bashing heals first.
My incapacitated heals first.
So 3 hours before you are capacitated.
Okay.
Recapacitated.
We are going to be sprinting as much as you can with carrying him, because I'm not carrying him.
Physical labor. Ew.
Ew.
Not.
Can you carry him?
Oh, Burke's strength is 1, isn't it?
Wait, am I stronger than Burke?
What's your
Burke
strength?
was a 2.
Yeah, my strength is a 1.
Oh, never mind. I guess I'm trying to carry you as best as I can.
You could try to recruit some captives to help carry him. I don't know. Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. We can handle this. How annoying. Yep. All right. Yep. I guess I'm carrying him. And I don't know the strength. Strength of 2 should be able to carry him, right?
Maybe.
Oh, no, 8 was the correct. Oh, never mind. 8 was the correct bashing soak. I have 4 lethal then. Yeah. All right.
Ouchies.
Let's see. Strength plus athletics. With a 2, you could lift a full-grown man.
Well, oh wait, strength plus athletics? Because I have 2 in
Yeah.
athletics too. That would be 4 total.
So with a 4, you could lift roughly 350 pounds. That is not carrying long-term, though.
How much do you weigh?
I don't know. How much do I weigh?
How tall are you?
Like a normal sized guy.
Did you ever consider how tall you were?
No. We'll say average, whatever average is.
Like 5'10", 5 foot, almost 6 foot, somewhere around there.
Sure. Yeah,
So yeah,
probably,
you can-
probably a little heavy to carry.
You'd be able to carry him because it's like that should be like the 200 something range.
Carry, but carrying and sprinting is going to fatigue you quicker. So
Understood.
it is moving faster than you, and depending on how you do this, you could be putting yourself between it and its army.
It is moving faster as us, but it's probably, is it taking the kind of the path it took earlier, or
No.
they took earlier? It's just walking straight,
It is walking mostly straight, yeah.
and it's like beelining right towards the little village that we were at.
No, it's going in the direction, though. It came from the north as you did, so it's going back north. Whether it
So
hits the
it's
village
going-
or not is chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this out there. I think that village is gonna have to deal with itself. I think we have bigger problems.
No, we're not leaving the village. Sorry, we got to get to the village.
We?
Yes, we. Look, you guys wanted to fight the thing, and I waited for you guys, and I'm now dragging this guy's butt all the way over here when I told you no, so we're going to the village.
And I didn't do anything.
That's the point.
Yeah, are you going somewhere else? Is that the Pineberg?
Well, I'm proposing that we camp here for the night, since the army's leaving.
We can come back, but we're going to the village first.
There's
Remember,
probably
I left
an
my
easier
followers
way if
at
you
the
want to
village.
contact the village, but I have absolutely like here's the thing. Burke doesn't like violence, but he's also been on the streets. You know, he recognizes a pointless endeavor when he sees one, and this is a pointless endeavor.
And what was the pointless was him attacking that thing in the first place. That was a pointless endeavor.
That's testing strengths and weaknesses.
No, look at him. He absolutely he could have gotten killed. You think that's going to be worth it? What if he
There's
died?
costs. There's costs in war. There's
well,
costs.
Guess what? That we are going. There's no argument here. Let's go. And I'm literally just dragging him and running as fast as my poor little body can with his body attached to me. If he wants to stay, he can, but I am going. I left my followers there. I'm not leaving them.
Ah, so that's what this is about. Okay.
Yeah. I left all of our my followers are all there, as well as our our wagon and all of our equipment. Everything's there.
Our equipment?
Not our weapons, but the supplies that we had and things like that. All of that stuff is there.
That's immaterial though.
That's not the point. We're gonna try.
Well,
And-
if you're trying to make it there, there's no point trying to do it while carrying him.
Oh, you want me to go by myself and you guys just stay here?
I mean, that is the logical conclusion.
All right. I literally just drop him and sprint.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because I can climb up like hills and mountains very, very quickly with my charm. So hopefully that will give me some advantage over this guy who's just taking. He might be taking wide steps, but hills will probably still be a problem. Because they were up on a hill of some sort, or like a mountain cliff or some nonsense, right? Because we had to climb up a cliff or something.
They
to
were
get
on the
right.
plateau above. You came from below.
Yeah, right. But
You've
yeah,
been
right.
on the plateau
up
up until.
I see. Right, but there's got to be a slope of some sort to get there, even from this side, right? Or no? Or is all of this now even level with that plateau?
Once you get out of the ruins, because the ruins is inset into the ground, once you get out of the ruins, you're pretty much level with the plateau that that
Okay.
settlement was on.
Right. But that would be an uphill struggle for this guy. Well, I don't know if call it struggle or not, but
Struggle.
he's still going uphill, right?
From what you can tell, it doesn't seem to phase him.
Really? Not even like he doesn't even, his leg is still wobbly, jerk.
No, he really seemed to work out the kinks after he kicked me through that wall.
Yeah, you know what? Whose fault is that? See? You incentivized him to put some energy into that leg, and it's like, oh, well, it's okay. Now it's okay. Good job, buddy.
You're welcome.
You
I
can
will-
get to the village, though.
Okay.
When you get to the village, it does not seem to be in the direct path, or it was not in the direct path, because it has stayed ahead of you.
Okay.
Several of the scouts seem to be up high because they do climb trees for scouting and stuff. And everybody that you see on the ground seems to be packing up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you saw it then. Okay. Yeah, that thing is not good. It can, like, I tell him it can literally vaporize things with some weird laser thing. I don't know what the hell to call it, but it was bad. So don't get anywhere near it, and don't let it see you.
Yeah, they were definitely gonna, go check that thing out.
Yeah.
Just giving him a heads up. That's all. And I will take my
the
followers.
40-foot tall robot of death that just destroyed half the forest walking towards you. Yeah, don't go near it.
Yeah. Can I tell what town it might
Sure
be
thing,
going
boss.
close to? Or, like, is it beelining towards a... Like, pull up the map, the actual map of the world. I'm worried it's, like, literally going to, like, a specific city. Can I tell, like, just done its general direction, if it's going towards, like, a city, or...
It would take weeks, but if why is this on Snap? I don't want it on Snap. No snapping. So, I mean, if it keeps up its direction for weeks, it might eventually get to Haven.
Right. The struggle
But
here is that
that's
it's going
a
faster than
long
that.
way away.
Right.
There's no way that's what that thing's doing. I don't know what that thing's doing, but we need more information. This is like...
Yep.
Chasing after a 40-foot tall robot in an army with, like, 3 dudes and no information is...
No, I don't mean it that way, but having some sort of warning to them would be nice. But if I think the problem is it's faster.
How are we going to get ahead of this thing?
Well, here's my question. Yeah, that is the problem. Like I feel like
we're not. That is the answer.
Yeah,
we're not.
You're not going to get ahead of this thing.
So
this is actually the break point.
It's just going to murder a bunch of people, and we really can't do anything about it. Okay.
Yeah, you are going to hear rumors. We can pretty much end this arc here. You're going to hear rumors of several towns and stuff scattered around that this thing just shows up at and lays waste.
Okay.
Before disappearing back into the jungle or whatever.
So it doesn't look. It basically, from the rumors, it doesn't look like it was actually beelining right to Haven. It was doing stuff.
Right. It was doing stuff. It seems to have his own agenda.
Does he have the army flowing with it, or like, because they were probably left far behind if he's going at full speed?
You will hear rumors
he slows
that
down eventually for the army.
It seems to the rumors that you start to get in the coming months do it associate it with an army that shows up.
Okay, so it's not moving at full speed.
No.
It initially did. It basically slowed down eventually for his army to catch up. And
So yeah, there will be some more details on next session. Next session, I will hand out all the experience.
Is it possible to explore the temple in that time?
Yeah, we would have explored the
Yes,
temple.
that's going to be part of
the
next session
backstory
too.
is, what the deal is, because we're still missing like 10 key pieces of information about what the heck's going on.
Yeah.
That will be part of the montage.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so next week is like kind of a montage of the information and all the things that we get to know, and then a training
Yes.
montage of sorts as well added to it.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
Training montage. Are we gonna like level up significantly here or something? Is that the
Yes.
Yes,
idea?
that's the idea.
How significantly are we talking?
We will find out next time.
Ah, come on.
Reasonably significant. Is what
You
he
can give
basically
an
told us,
estimate.
so. Dozens of experience points, at least.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Yeah, enough to get some extra power, charms,
Extra
enough
charms,
to
yeah.
boost some stuff if your skills, all your stuff, that kind of stuff. So enough to do some stuff.
Angry Tiger technique. That's the one I need for damaging this thing.
Yeah.
You can count my successes twice for damage.
Next weekend is the 14th. I don't know of any conflicts at the moment.
Yeah, should be good as usual.
So yeah.
Cool.
I hope it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was going to potentially cause a lot more damage if you guys actually tried to fight it more.
Oh, I'm sure.
As it was, this wasn't a combat encounter, but more like a force of nature scene obstacle.
I had to make the attack roll, for cinematic effect.
Oh, it was great.
Totally.
If you got
wait,
in the
so
way
I
of
have a
its...
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
If we got ahead of this thing, just straight up beeline for this temple and, try to get there ahead, I'm assuming we wouldn't have had the know-how to figure this out, and the army would have got there and then took over.
I don't think we had a chance to get ahead because it sounded like he was already there. They've been there for a while.
Yeah, he was already here. That's the point.
Yeah.
This thing is the goal of the next arc.
Yeah, we were never going to get there ahead of this because the army we were following was just a small grouping.
I got that. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, that was like an impossibility is basically what it was.
Tried so hard and got so far.
Right.
Now,
I think it was more about like if we showed up too late, we would just see rubble and wouldn't actually got to see what the hell happened.
No,
Oh,
you
no, I
would
mean,
have
that
seen
thing is
some of
bad.
it.
Right. Yeah.
The point was the reveal, so you would have seen some of it.
Right.
This way we saw the activation. Know a little
Yep.
bit
We
more about
did.
it because of that.
That's true. We did get to see like that there's a guy inside of this thing.
Yep.
So-
And this is a solar war strider that has been commandeered by an abyssal exalted, so there are some issues there.
Yeah, it's
But-
probably not. Yeah. I imagine it was not built for him, so it's probably
No.
what's messing with him a little bit.
We need
Exalts
to-
can use artifacts of other natures. There's just quirks.
He's
We
quirky.
need to hack his mainframe.
Yes, that's what we're gonna do.
But yeah, if you had gotten in the way of the axe, it's not necessarily an attack roll. It's more like make a defense roll to see just how much you can mitigate the damage that you are going to be taking.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I
yeah.
mean,
I will definitely have to be
Once
looking
you
at my choices.
learn more in the montage and prepare for this thing, then it will eventually become a fight. But
for now,
So-
pick up 7 Shadow Evasion. Remember to use it.
yes.
Yeah. I'll have to look at my choices. There's a few that I can kind of go directions in. So
So the next session, the plan is the montage. I will figure out how much experience points exactly so that you guys can advance. And then after that, there should be at least one session of more rumors and investigation, probably from a seat of knowledge. I don't know where exactly that would be, but somewhere in the land that would have a library and information, old information, and then tracking the thing down, and then either destroying it or claiming it or neutralizing it or something.
I mean, I'm just coming out with it. My character is turning that thing into slag if he gets the chance. Like, that's a war
Not a
machine.
fan of the
It's
ultimate
only
weapon of
allowed
the
to
final war
live.
there.
Huh?
Not a fan of the ultimate weapon of the final war there.
I didn't hear.
Sorry. I'm off my bullshit, don't worry about it.
Oh, got it. You're just making sassy comments again.
Yeah.
I'm going to end the stream now. I hope it was fun.
I enjoy being punted through a wall on occasion.
Hey, see, you said you couldn't run away from this fight. You had to go and fight, and I had to go save my followers. We were all following our wills on this one.